Hi. It's early on a Sunday morning. Well, I woke up early on a Sunday morning. I was awake at about 6:30. It's 9 right now, Central Standard Time. I am about to go to a boxing class. That's my workout of choice. I go to Rumble Boxing. I found them on accident. I was just mindlessly doom scrolling through Instagram and saw an ad. It was like, hey, want to hit stuff? And I'm like, yeah, I do. So I clicked on the link and gave them my phone number, I guess. And about 4 days later, they sent me a text. And they're like, hey, you want to do, or no, they called. And I was at work. They called me at about 10 a.m. and I'm like, I hate my job right now. I'm gonna take this call. Like, hey, you want to do a free class on Saturday, an introductory class to boxing? And I'm like, fuck yeah, I do. And that was back in August, and it's November, and I've really been in love with it. It really makes me want to move my body, and it helps unpack a lot of the word I'm going to go with is rage. So for instance, whenever they're like, whenever we're boxing for speed, and I start losing momentum, then I'm just like, yeah, I really fucking hate my boss. So bam, 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 bam. Fuck all y'all. Bam, 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 bam. I pre-wrap one of my hands before I go because I still suck at it and it takes me a long time. So I get there about 10 minutes early so that I can put on my shoes and wrap my dominant hand because, yeah, I really do suck at it. You can hear my washer going behind me because, girls got to do laundry. But my little baby boy, my little man boy, government name Obsidian, nickname City Boy, was not happy with how slowly I was moving this morning to get him his treats, even though he already had breakfast. So he decided to pee on my laundry. Thankfully, it was already dirty laundry, but still not happy about him peeing anywhere outside of the litter box. And it is a clean litter box. So, so I'm doing a load of dirty sheets right now. Extra dirty thanks to my cat. I suppose we could call this t-shirt of the day. It is a Lizzo shirt that I got free as a promotional thing when my friends and I saw her in St. Paul at the Palace Theater. Yeah, saw her in St. Paul at the Palace Theater. We bought a VIP package add-on that it gave you like a free t-shirt, it gave you a poster, it gave you a little paper fan that says I'm a Lizzo fan. And this was all before her first, I guess, official LP came out. She had some EPs prior, like the Coconut Oil EP. Phenomenal. There is one called, it's going to escape me, I think it's called Lizzo Bangers. And evidently it's not in print anymore, and front to back, it was a phenomenal record. I hope I'm getting the name right. I'll have to do some research and then I'll get back to you. Anyhow, yeah, wearing a Lizzo shirt. About to go returned from my workout, and the laundry's done. So, workout. Get ready with me while I mouth harass a bunch of marshmallows after my workout. Is it worth it? Not really. Why marshmallows? I don't know. This is the first time I have purchased marshmallows in years. Like years. Like I have no clue the last time I bought marshmallows just to eat themselves. Probably high school. I've been craving marshmallows lately. And I was in the store yesterday and I was like, fuck it, I'm grown. I'm going to buy marshmallows. Did you know that you can just buy a birthday cake at any time? Like they don't check. They don't care if it's actually not somebody's birthday. You can just buy a birthday cake. I didn't do that. I just bought marshmallows. Marshmallows and tepid water. Living the fucking dream here. It was a really good workout. In fact, the instructor today provided what will be today's daily affirmation. So thank you, Ashley. So let's get to it. What was the daily affirmation? So at Rumble, you go, I mean, it's 10 rounds of, like, you know, HIIT workout or whatever. I don't know. Like, look at me. I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, ever. And it had to have been the last round. Yeah, it was the last round. And she said, you are not average, so why are you acting like you're average? You know, you are not just going through the motions. You are not average, so stop acting like you're average. Let's say it one more time. You are not average, so stop acting like you're average. Brought to you by Rumble Boxing. Not sponsored, but could be. Yeah, that was great. I love these workouts, Kat. And, you know, I'm not going ham, balls to the wall every single time. I have really janky knees. So, like, my lunges are pitiful. My push-ups are pitiful. And jumping makes me sick. So, like, anytime we're doing jump squats, nope, I'm just doing sumo squats. And I'm cool with that. I don't care. I'm not ashamed of doing an alternate version if I need to, because I'm still doing it. I'm still in it. I'm still there. I'm not giving up. Now, whenever we're on the bag, balls to the wall every single time. Every single time. I don't stop. I might get tired, but I don't stop. I don't give up. And in fact, whenever they say, like, you know, last 8 seconds, I, like, give it all I got. You know, I'm like, oh, I still have some energy left. I still have some gas in this tank. Not anymore. Because that's what boxing sounds like. Yeah. So, this is the version of Jen that you get today. The sweaty, marshmallow scarfing, tepid water chugging, shiny, sweaty, gross Jen. That's what you're getting. I haven't even looked in the mirror, so I really hope I don't have like mascara in 100 different places. And if I do, I hope you enjoy it. Yeah. Before my boxing classes, I like to really boost up my energy by listening to one of the playlists that I've put together on Spotify. I have one that's just called Energy, and it's mostly 70s funk. 70s funk will get me in a good headspace. It will get me in a great positive headspace. And I mean, there's so many that I love, so many that I listen to on repeat, and I want one of those to be the song of the day. So I'm just gonna go with Hit It and Quit It by Parliament. I have to check if it's just Parliament or if it's Parliament Funkadelic. Give me a second.
Hi, baby girl. Can I scratch your butt? Oh, thank you for offering me your butt. I will scratch it. Oh, hi, baby boy. You want some butt scratches too? I got 2 hands and you got 2 butts.
Hit It and Quit It by Funkadelic. Didn't mean to play it, but I did. From the Maggot Brain record. Yeah. That song, among many other funk songs, will really, it'll get me excited to be alive. It'll get me excited to move. I find it really difficult to be mad at anything when I'm listening to a really good funk song. Like, any of my friends who have trusted me with their life when I'm driving will definitely let you know, ooh, I got some road rage. And if I'm listening to funk, there's no road rage. I'm very much like, oh, you thought it was your turn to go at the stop sign when it clearly isn't? That's cool. You can go. I ain't got nowhere to be. I ain't in no rush. It's all good. In the club, we're all fam. No, we've learned in the club we are, in fact, not all fam. Marshmallow time. T-shirt, Lizzo. I forgot to mention the VIP package we bought also included like a brief meet and greet photo opportunity, so I'll dig up that photo and I'll show it to you guys. And if I have the permission of Alex, she went with, I'll show you her picture too with Lizzo. And I know I mentioned before that Lizzo signed one of our shirts, so prior to that show, we saw Lizzo almost exactly 1 year prior at the same location. She was opening for Haim, and we bought a Lizzo shirt, and then when we were seeing her the next year at the exact same place, but now she's headlining her own show, we asked her to sign it, and she did. So from that experience, you know, got this promotional Lizzo t-shirt, which is from the Juice single, if you didn't know. The fan, the poster, I think we got like a VIP lanyard, signed the shirt, got a picture taken with her, and then of course we were front row for the show. It was phenomenal. It was really cool. Also, while I was driving to my boxing class, I was like, I mentioned the wrong Lizzo EP. Lizzo Bangers was her first solo EP, but the one that I was talking about, that I'm like front to back, it is phenomenal, no skips. Sincerely wish that her current record label would let her re-release it. It's called Big Girl Small World. And I'm pretty sure girl is GRRRL because she was in a rap group called Girl Party, which is how far back I go listening to Lizzo. Because she made a name for herself when she was in Minneapolis. So I was in Minnesota right around that same time, right before she got real worldwide known. So that's one of the reasons why we were able to see her twice and, you know, have a chance to like do a meet and greet. And I've seen Lizzo 4 times in total now, and she really is a great musician. You know, she was respected by Prince. And Sophia Eris, if you guys don't know Sophia Eris, go look her up. She's phenomenal. I play with a band. We are called Hell and Back. We are based out of Oklahoma City. We do shit from the 70s, the 80s, the 90s, some stuff from the 2000s. We try to keep it 80s and 90s central because that seems to be what people really like to hear. You know, and something that I learned the hard way is that the general public responds better to like items, you know. So if the set is a little too eclectic, if it's a little too sporadic all over the place, it doesn't go over very well. For a while, we were trying to appeal to everybody, and anybody in marketing knows that you really just can't do that. You have to appeal to whatever your market is. And our market is people who like to dance to 80s and 90s music. And I play with 4 older gentlemen. I can say that because they are older than I am. They've been playing the Oklahoma scene, Oklahoma market for a while. But something that I'm noticing is just that, like, I guess young people just aren't, and when I mean like people younger than I am, I'm in my 30s. They're not going to bars. And if they're going to bars, I have no idea what bars they're going to. No idea what bars they're going to. I'm so out of touch with where the young folk are going in Oklahoma City. I don't know. I'm clueless. I need help. My friend was like, they're probably going to Bricktown. And I'm like, yeah, probably. And I am a gay, so I'm like, I mean, the neighborhood isn't age specific, but yeah, it seems like maybe it's this mentality. Any place where you can go to multiple bars in one block, in one close area, because the neighborhood is like, you have a bar here, which has its own vibe. You have a bar over here, which has its own vibe and might have some drag shows. You have a bar over here, which has its own vibe and definitely does some drag shows. You have a bar over here that is where all of the straight people go, so I tend to not go there, but that's where you want to go if you really want to dance. No drag shows, not very strong drinks. Like, you want strong drinks, you know where you're going. You want to be entertained, you know where you're going. You want to hit on straight people, but then go home alone. And just watch straight girls sing at the top of their lungs to Chapel Roan, you know where to go. And then there's also like a real low-key, real loungy place that I happen to really like. And those are just all the areas, all the bars that I can think of off the top of my head where you go in the neighborhood. And they're all on the same street, on the same block. In Bricktown, very similar. You could hop from one place to another. You're probably doing a little bit more walking because Bricktown is definitely bigger than the neighborhood. And I really can't think of any place else that the youngins might go. So, yeah, I've definitely noticed that if it's a bar kind of like on the outskirts of anything, or just like a standalone bar, the demographic is usually even older than I am. And I guess the only reason why I find that baffling, why that shocks me, is because so for instance, like I lived in Oshkosh, Wisconsin, and bars all over the place, and everybody is at those bars, you know. And I mean, naturally, the closer you are to the college, the more college-age folks you're going to have. But it seemed like, especially on the weekends, bars were always packed with a big age range of folks. So yeah, learning the Oklahoma market is definitely something that I have to learn. No time like the present. I'm unemployed, so. I've been singing with this band for, I guess it's been almost 3 years. We started in 2022, so it was really cool. The first year that we were doing it, it was me and my dad were in the band together, which was really, really cool, because I'd been away from Oklahoma for 12 years. And so coming back and then like immediately being able to bond with him over music, and like have something that we're doing together it was really, really special. I am very fortunate that I had that opportunity. He played bass in the band. He is who taught me how to play bass. Oh yeah, if you didn't know, I play bass. I play bass and a lot of unnecessary percussion. Mostly I sing though. In college, I even got I have a degree in vocal performance. Fancy. And yeah, I was also playing the bass. I learned in a very abrupt way that in order for me to be happy, I have to have music in my life. That's not the lesson that I learned abruptly. What I learned abruptly is playing music is cool. Playing the bass is cool. Learning any new instrument is cool. But my passion, my love is singing. Because I was playing bass in the band ensemble for a musical that we were doing that the college was doing. And it was opening night. Of course, we'd been, rehearsing together for weeks, months. Opening night, the moment I heard somebody else singing to that audience, my heart fell into my ass. And I was like, oh shit, I really wish I was singing instead of playing this bass. But I'm here, let's get through it. I haven't been able to play the bass in a long time because I haven't been able to. I've chosen not to play the bass for a long time because it was like, why? I'm focusing on singing with the band, and then I'll hear a song that really makes me like want to pick it up again. And so I finally picked it up again, and I'm just playing just for fun, something that I was having to explain to my piano teacher once before is because she's like, Jen, you perform in front of people all the time. Why do you get so clammed up whenever you're playing the piano in front of people or the bass in front of people or anything else in front of people? And I'm like, my brain doesn't know how to control my fingers. When I'm singing, I don't have to think about it. I don't have to think about muscle placement. I don't have to think about intonation. I don't have to think about, anything. It just comes out the way it's supposed to come out. And, of course, I've learned over the years specific techniques in order to make sure that I don't have to think about it. So just like with learning any instrument, muscle memory takes over. And with muscle memory, and coupled with very rigorous, repetitious practice, that's when you start building your confidence. And with my voice, I had the tools, I had the knowledge, I had the technology, but it's not anything that I ever had to really think about. It's not anything that I really had to worry about, oh, don't mess this up, don't mess this up, don't mess this up. But with playing the piano, absolutely. With playing the bass, absolutely. And it's because there is so much more thinking, so much more space between my brain and my fingers than there is between my brain and my voice. So, yeah. Really like singing. Maybe I'll sing for you one day. Today is not that day. Well, maybe. I could just as easily take this camera to rehearsal today. Why the fuck not? I'm not doing anything else. Yeah, I'll think about it. What have we covered? We talked about Lizzo, shirt of the day. We talked about boxing, daily affirmation. We talked about funk music, song of the day. I don't have a dad joke today, sorry. I even was with my dad yesterday, and nothing. Can you believe that guy didn't give me a dad joke? And I can't even come up with one. I don't have anything loaded, so you're just gonna be without a joke. I hope you're okay with that. I'm gonna go eat something that's not marshmallows and tepid water, and I'll probably catch you later. Would you like that? Is that fun for you? Yeah.